joining me for another video. If you're joining me for the first time, hello! Well, if you've been on my Instagram, you'll know that Hatchimals Pixies Riders I'm currently obsessed with. I really love this new toy. When I first saw the creatures, obviously they're much smaller, but I got huge Keypers vibes. I don't know why. The swan especially, I saw it on Mummy's World. I watch her all the time. On Mummy's World, when I saw it, I was like, oh my goodness. It just, for some reason, there was part of me that instantly went back to Keypers. And I collect Keypers because I collect a lot of 1980s vintage toys, 1980s actually being one of my favorite eras for toys. Now, these are obviously going to be much smaller. They have had Hatchimals Pixies before, and I have a few, but I was never a collector, if that makes sense. And when I saw these come out, my best friend actually talked me twice out of buying them. And the third time, he was like, whatever makes you happy. So I went and brought myself one. And he brought me one too. So on the back, you see a small taste of what you can get. There's a whole range of different animals. You can get swans, pandas, like even insects, dragons, and deers and horses. I think that looks like some sort of large cat of some sort. So a large range of very cutesy, colourful animals. And that's why I'm getting such 1980s vibes out of this, because you don't tend to get the ones that, you know, in the 1980s, there was all sorts of dolls that rode cutesy over the top animals, etc. On the side are the two ones you want to look out for. So I know what the colors are for this one. I haven't found it yet, but this is the colors you want if you want to get the special gold one. And I love the gold one. I think she looks a little bit too much like this one on the back here, whereas this one really stands out. So this one here, I'm not sure who's in it. I just know it's not going to be the special edition ones, as those are the only ones I specifically, you know, sought out to find. I love them all. I want it to be a surprise. Let's open it up. All right. So it looks like I just flip this over here. Open it up. Oh, we got some surprise toys on that side. And oh my goodness, it just opens up like that for the animal. I wasn't expecting that. So the animal is in here. So smaller surprises must be... Oh my goodness, it's even cuter than I thought it would be. When I saw them on video, you know, I was like, Keypers. It looks like Keypers to me. The big flashy eyes, the sparkly bits, how cute they are. Oh, Matt. I know you're watching this video, Matt. I need these in my life. I am definitely going to be buying these. These are adorable. And Bera, this is the one you got me, so thank you. So she's like some sort of dragon unicorn hybrid. That's what I'm getting. We've got the translucent wings here. We have, I always think it's like an aquatic fin up here, but it's definitely not. So it must be a draconian sort of fin up here. We have the unicorn horn, and then look at the glitter coming through this here. We've got lightning bolts on the hoofs. So I said we've got these movable translucent wings, and then we have this furry tail, which is more dragon-like than horse-like. You know, the horse is just here. This is like a long tail. This is like Twilight had a baby with Spike. Is that bad to say? But look at this face. This is, if they make larger ones of these, like, oh my goodness. If Hatchimals is watching, look at Keypers, Keypers. If you made large ones of these with the little part you could hide toys in the middle, I wouldn't care if they're $50 or $60. I'd be like, oh, I need these in my life. Just send me back to work. I'll work extra hours. Send me back. I need this. So, well, oh, it's because of my fluffy blanket. That is adorable. Absolutely adorable. Love that. I'm so impressed. I am so in love. I need all of these. I need all of these. So here is the checklist. It says 10 to collect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the 10 to collect does include the 2 special editions. Oh my goodness. And just look at them. They're so incredibly cute. I love it. Okay, so we'll do the little treasure chest next. I've gone and grabbed myself a screwdriver to open this. It's so slippery. It's like fighting with it. So what do we got? Oh, okay. This must be something for the pixie. So in the first bag, we have a crown with a unicorn and 2 gems on. We have what I think is going to be a doll stand. Love doll stands. Big thumbs up for anyone who brings doll stands into their thing. It's so hard to find, you know, and they're so expensive too to buy individual doll stands. Let's see what the next thing is. Break into the next treasure chest. This is kind of like Hadorables, isn't it? Where you break into the little boxes at the side. Get me a screwdriver because I'm an adult. I'm an adult collector, which means I don't need to worry about poking my eyes out. Okay, there we go. So we've got here something that says Hatchtopia Life. So if you're into these things, kids, here's a code for that. My kids don't do Hatchtopia Life. They're way too much in the moment into Minecraft to be looking at anything else. So we have a crown, and this looks like it goes on our little pet, our little rider, and a, oh, what is that? It looks like a choker of some sort. So we'll get them both dressed at the end. Now, does this come out to make more of a scene? No, I thought maybe this little bit would come out and you'd have like a full scene. So beautiful, beautiful box work here. Again, I'm not going to be keeping it because I'm an adult. But the thing to do, if you're not going to keep these, I mean, oh, look at that. That's so cute. Recycle, recycle, recycle. So obviously the thing we're missing is our rider. And I did see on Mummy's World you have to break into this to do it. I wish you didn't. Is there any way you can get it, like pull it off instead? Oh, no, I don't think that's going to work. Is that going to work? Hang on. No. Just pulls it off the side. Just pulls a couple of wings off. These are wings. If you could somehow fill this in with putty, you could use these as wings in a craft. I'm actually going to keep those. You know, if you don't use it and you don't want to recycle it, if you can't recycle it, think of ways to reuse it. So it's already started breaking. It's so cute. I wanted to keep it like that. Here she is. She's cute. I love dolls. I can appreciate her. Let's bring her out. Oof. Oh, she's got little wings that are bopping around on the back. Oh, that was part of the locket, not part of the doll. I thought I broke a part of my doll there. That is really, really sad that you can't reuse this in any sort of way. I'm sad about that because it's actually a very, very nice piece. Let's bring her up and have a look. Here she is. So her name is Moonlight Mia, and her friend, her rider's name is Unicornix Glider. So she has a darker skin. She is in purples, pinks, yellows, and blues, and her hair is super glittery. She has little translucent wings that are in like this rubbery material, so it kind of bops around, but it's also squishable. Now, one thing I saw on Mummy's World, you are meant to be able to move the legs. Yes, you can move the legs on these ones so that they can ride their friend. So how do we put these things on? Is it easy to put her tiara on is the next question. Here we go. Down here, one side there. So there's little holes behind her ears that obviously the pins need to go into to hold it into place. That one's in. That one's in. Oh, that was pretty easy. So she's got a little horn on there, and then to stand her up, we'll try her on her rider too, but to stand her up, there's a hole under her foot, which this is meant to fit into. Yeah, it's not too much of a tight squeeze. And there you go. There's your little pixie rider stand. The thing is she too top heavy to not stand? Nope. She can stand easily. Let's get our rider up and dressed. Gosh, this is giving me so many vibes to my childhood when I get my new little like toy and be like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna dress it up. It's so cute. How do they come up with these things? You know, they need to bring back so many things from the 1980s. They were just cute. Okay, so we've got Unicornix Gliders choker on. It's all matching. And then we have her little crown here too, which has little pins to put in the holes. You know what? I actually like her better without the crown. I'm going to keep it on there because it's part of her piece. But to me, it actually detracts a bit from how precious she is because it doesn't sit straight. If you look this way, that count, there is a big gap between her head and her crown. If I put it down a bit, it looks like it's, yeah, you'd have to get blue tack and try and stick it down. This is very, very pretty. Let's try the rider on. So there is a groove in her saddle. If we just spray her legs apart a little bit, move the wings back, and there we go. Simple as that. I like them displayed individually apart, which is why I'm, maybe for space I won't be doing that on some of them, but I actually prefer them individually as like standing friends rather than as a rider. But these toys are fantastic. I love them. I am so incredibly in love with this little collectible. Yes, this will definitely be one I want the full set of. Surprise, surprise. Okay, so as I was saying before, this is the particular combo you want. A light pink jewel, a gold background, and dark pink glittery wings to get one of these special editions. I'm going to get it down until we're at that phase where they're all ready to be opened up. Be right back. Okay, so here is the box. I'm going to get the rider out this time. I love the little pixies. I have some, like I said, I have some of the Hatchimals Pixies. I just didn't collect them as much. But on this one, I mean, I love Mia. She's gorgeous. On this one, I think I'm going to be so in love with the animal. I think I'm just going to love. So I'm going to break into it. Really wish you didn't have to. I so wish this was a container. I really, really wish this was a container. Oh, oh, look at her hair. Look at her hair. She's sideways, but she's so incredibly glittery. Oh, wow. She's beautiful. Look at that hair. Wow, let's bring her up and have a close-up look. Here she is, and just look at this. It is so shiny. Like, the camera I know is picking up how glittery it is, but when you're actually looking at her, she is so incredibly shiny. She has gold rubbery rings. She is pink and gold clothing. She has a darker skin. Love the skin tone of her. She has the gold around her eyes for her eyeshadow. Gorgeous little faces on these pixies. They're absolutely gorgeous. I kind of wish they were bigger doll versions of them, but I know, you know, it'd be a hard line to come into at the moment, especially with Poopsie Rainbow High dolls being so popular and low OMG dolls. Would be a hard one to break into, to be quite actually honest. This is actually a really good alternative if you need space savers, if you want dolls and animals. Really cute. Okay, so her name is Gold Shimmer Charlotte. That's a really weird name. I think it's just meant to be Charlotte, but it is done as Gold Shimmer Charlotte. So that's her. So if her friend is half of how sparkly she is, she's going to be amazing. Let's open up the treasure chest first. I want to do the friend last. So we've got one surprise, two surprise, three surprise, 4, 5 surprises makes a bunch, and there are many more. Oh, that looks like a little peephole. Why is there a peephole on a surprise bag encased inside a surprise box? That makes no sense whatsoever. But okay, we've got peepholes. So there is another Hatchtopia life code. If you're an adult and you have a child who's into it, there you go. I'm not. You're welcome. Here we have, oh, the accessories to go with the rider. Looks like some sort of tiara there and a necklace. And then the other one, again, it has a peephole. Makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Maybe in case you didn't want it at the last minute. Oh, goodness gracious me. That is tiny. Look at this. Is this a tiny little necklace for the dolly? Be so careful. You couldn't even really feel that through the bag. So if that had, and there's another one. Oh my goodness. Be very, very careful with the bags. I didn't even notice this one. I just saw it because I saw this yellow thing sitting there on, it's see-through and got a yellow thing on there. Be very, very careful when opening the blind bags, it looks like. Make sure you watch your videos and you've got all the pieces out before you throw the blind bags away. So you have it's not really a gold, it's more an orange stand and what looks like like a circlet. You know, you wear it, not the rider, but the pixie. The pixie will wear it around her head as a circlet. That's interesting. Okay, on to the one I'm super duper excited to open. I'm hoping she's as sparkly as the other one. Look at the artwork on this side, it's so cute. I love the artwork. These are so well done. I'm not being paid in any way to say this. If I thought they stunk, you know, I'd tell them that I think they stink. I love them. What are we gonna open? What are we gonna open? Oh my goodness, so she is shimmery and glittery. Oh yeah, I get so many vibes. If these were bigger, I would almost say they were copies. There is something across here that is just holding her in. I'm going to quickly snip that. Okay, now that that's gone, I'm going to poke her out. She's so beautiful. Just moving her around, I'll bring her up closer. All of her skin, you know, her scales and stuff is in a shimmer. And then she has translucent glittery wings and her hair is just covered in this purple glitter. How cute is that? I'm going to bring her up closer to the camera. Here she is up closer. So, yep, you can move her head. You can move her wings, again, to assist with riding, and then to pretty much be like a seatbelt to hold the rider in. And you can see the shimmer on her skin here. I'm not going to touch her hair too much because I'm worried about that glitter coming off with rubs. There is actually a silver streak of glitter through her hair at the front here. How beautiful is she? She's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I love, love, love her. Alright, so we'll get her dressed. We're going to put on her little front piece here. Where are the pegs? They're right there. Okay, must go. So I've got here where I'm actually putting in one side with quite a lot of force on my nails to push it in. And it comes out as soon as I try and do the other side. So I've done this a couple of times. So you see I get one side in. I'm going to see if I can hold that other side in as I bring this one in and then push it. This is definitely something as a... Finally! Honestly, that took way too long. I don't know if your one was easy, but I can see kids getting frustrated with this. The wings come off, thank goodness. So the wing popping off, it's just on a little ball joint. I can put that back on. This is going to be easy peasy. So this is the necklace. So that is on, and so here she is dressed up. She's gorgeous. That part was a little too fiddly for my liking. Let's dress the other girl. Alright, so let's start off with her circlet. So again, there's little holes behind the ears with plugs, and then it can go up the top here. So it is actually more of a headband. I thought it would, the way it was, looking at the photo, they have it up here. But I thought because of this here, you'd have it in the center of her forehead here, like a circlet. But no, it's actually more of a headband. So that's the way it goes on. And then I've realized that the first necklace I never saw was actually from the first one. This is another thing where maybe children's small hands might assist them. So what I did was the camera battery ran out. So I put these on off camera, and let me just say, I thought they would be incredibly fiddly to get those little necklaces on each one. I realized it was the two necklaces for the two different girls. I just missed that one. They were actually incredibly easy. All I had to do was basically get it up to the neck and it popped on. There wasn't any fiddling or anything like that. It was Without's first try, so I was really happy about that. The girls look absolutely gorgeous. I love these little collectibles. Let's do a look up this way and see what we got. So here are the girls I opened today. The special edition gold, Charlotte and Draggle. The standard, Mia and Unicornix. I love them. I want them all. I'm going to be on the hunt for the next special edition one, which is this one here, which comes in the purple, pink, lily, and sea stallion. You know, they do have My Little Pony princess vibes on them. I'm getting such Twilight vibes off this one. So many Twilight vibes. But there's so many other critters. Like, I love this swan. This swan is a must-have. I mean, I want the entire collection, but I want this swan. And there's another one who I think is super duper cute. Oh, this one down here. This one, which is kind of like a horse insect hybrid. That is really, really cool. I want that. Yeah, just want them all. If you love Hatchimals Pixie Gliders, please give this video a thumbs up. If you love toys in general, please subscribe. We love to open toys here and we love to share. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.